So about a week ago, I made the rosemary water for the challenge for like the first week of the challenge. I also added some cloves into my rosemary water. I love the smell of cloves. They're also really great for stimulating hair growth too, so I added those in there too. I made one batch, but I split it up into two because this can only last about 5 days in the fridge before it goes bad. So I put half of it in this bottle and the other half in the freezer. So I used the first half already for the last 2 washes, and now this is what I just pulled out of the freezer the other night. And I like to spray this as close to my actual scalp as I can. And I always massage it in like as I go. I really like to focus it in areas that I experience the most like thinning or are the most difficult for me to grow. So for me, that's usually like this area, specifically on my right side, but also on my left. So I really focus on the right side. It smells so good. For the challenge, I'll likely be alternating between the Ayurvedic massage method and the inversion method. So far, I've only been doing the Ayurvedic one. It just feels really good, and I don't always want to like invert my head. So I like to use one of these scalp massagers. This is the one from the Innate Life. I like it a lot. And for the Ayurvedic method, basically you massage like specific I guess like pressure points on your head that really help to stimulate blood flow and stimulate hair growth. So the first one is about 8 fingers above like your brow. The second one is 12 fingers above your brow, so like right at the crown of your head. And then the third one is like 4 fingers up from the base of your neck. And then there is a spot behind each of your ears. And then I also really like to spend time massaging like the front parts of my head, like I said before, that are just usually thinner and like need a little extra help. I normally like to do this while I'm like watching TV or listening to a podcast or some music. So it just ends up being like a really relaxing activity, especially like kind of before bed. So now I'm just gonna let this sit for a couple of hours. I think I might head to the beach, maybe go for like a little walk and just give this some time to soak in. One of the reasons why I love rinses so much is because this will just dry in the next little bit and my hair is not gonna look super greasy or anything like it would if I put obviously like an oil treatment in or something. And then when I get back from the beach, I'm gonna put my pre-poo treatment in that I've been using for my capillary schedule and then wash my hair. So I'll show you that in a little bit. Morning. I went to sleep with my hair pretty damp last night, which I don't love doing, so I didn't use any leave-in products. Sorry, I'm talking quietly, my fiance's still sleeping. I'm just going to detangle my hair, put my little roller in my bangs while I do my makeup, and apply some oil to my ends. This is what my hair looks like after those 2 masks that I did yesterday. I did just take a shower, so that's why my hair was in a bun, and it always looks like a little crazy after I do that, so. My makeup's done. I'm about to leave for work. I'm gonna just take these out. That is how I do them, super quick. Sometimes I will blow dry them in the morning if they are like really strange, but normally just the roller is fine and I don't really care too much. So I'm gonna go to work and then I'll check in with you guys later tonight. I'm super tired. It's bedtime, but I really want to have some like heatless waves for tomorrow, and I know I've been doing the like flexi rod curl method. I'll have my little short tutorial linked up somewhere here for you, but I think I'm going to use like the rope tie curl method this time, just because I want like looser, more like wavy curls, and then I'll probably like comb them out in the morning just to loosen them more. So I take my bathrobe tie and I put it over my head. I also love this method because it's just like extremely quick. And then I always go in with my Kalia Hydrating Leave-In Conditioner beforehand. This just dampens my hair and I find that it really helps to prevent frizz too. It's also nice to use like a little bit of mousse or something just to hold the curl longer if you have a hard time with holding a curl in your hair. But I'm honestly so tired, like I don't even care. I try to leave the majority of my bangs out, but I'm probably just gonna blow dry them tomorrow anyway. And then I start by taking one section and wrapping it around the rope tie. I pick up some hair from the front and then wrap it around, and then I just continue that until I get to like the bottom of my ear. And then once I get to here, I take this bottom section of hair and I start alternating the direction that I'm wrapping the hair in. So I'll take this other piece underneath and wrap it around toward my face, and then take the original section and continue wrapping it away from my face. It does take some practice, but it's almost like doing a braid with like the rope tie instead of a third piece of hair. I will link a really good tutorial on how to do this properly in my description box. This super sweet girl named Patty on Instagram and TikTok, she's awesome. And I learned how to do this through her tutorial because I could never understand it before. Once I get to the bottom, I just tie it off with a scrunchie. And the ends kind of always come out for me, especially now that my hair is really layered. Well, not really layered, but now that I have layers. So if your layers or ends stick out, like don't worry too much. I kind of like this method for that reason. It's more of like a wave than a curl, and it looks better when I brush it out. And then once the two sides are done, I do like a little crisscross in the back and then tie this up on top of my head. And then I do like to sleep with a bonnet on when I have this hairstyle in. It just like, in case these do untie in the middle of the night, which sometimes happens, it at least like has another layer of something keeping everything together. So when I wake up, it's not totally destroyed. But this method is super easy. I'm looking at my viewfinder right now and the time on it literally says 8 minutes and 27 seconds. So cut out all the portions of me talking to you guys about how to do this. And it literally takes me like 5 minutes for real when I'm doing this before bed. Your hair ends up looking real cute the next day. No damage, no heat, frizz, or anything like that. So super easy. But I'm gonna go hit the hay. I'm super tired, and I'll check in with you guys in the morning to show you how this turned out. Roll them back again away from my face. I just want them to loosen up a little bit, so I'm going to put in some of the rose hair elixir from the Innate Life. Just a few drops of this will really help to prevent any frizz and add a lot of shine. And then I'm just using a wide tooth comb to gently comb comb through it just to make them more like wavy. Last night I did the exact same heatless wave things that I did the night before, and this morning I styled everything exactly the same, including my bangs. But I really wanted to recreate this hairstyle from Phoebe from Friends. Every time I see this clip of her or like a picture of her with this hairstyle, I'm so jealous. I just think it looks so cute. So I tried my best to recreate it. This is kind of what we are left with. I feel like it might be giving a little FLDS, but honestly, I think it looks really cute. I'm also wearing a long denim skirt today though, which really doesn't help the 19 kids and counting aesthetic. It's too late now. I have to go to work in like 5 minutes, so this is what we're gonna rock. And then I'm probably gonna have to wash my hair tomorrow. So tonight I'm probably just gonna like leave it up in a bun or something, or leave it in some sort of comfortable style. And then I will show you tomorrow what I do to prep for my wash day. Okay, so last night I washed my hair for the second time. I did the exact same thing that I did the first wash that I showed you. I used the same shampoo, conditioner, and moisture mask from the hair routine in the shower. Before I washed my hair though, I didn't use the Rosemary rinse, and I also didn't do the pre-poo treatment. I got my period yesterday and I'm fighting for my life right now. I'm honestly so exhausted. I just couldn't deal, like I just honestly was too lazy to do the whole shebang. That's also why I didn't really film anything. I just really wasn't feeling well, but this is how my hair turned out anyways. And I used no leave-in products when I washed it, or today again I'm just like too lazy. I had it clipped up all day. But here's a good, I guess, view of my current length from the front. I'm actually really happy with the growth I've had over this last couple of months. But anyways, I think I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these types of videos. I find them super fun to film. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!